Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wildermyth, where we are in the midst of an attack! The Ring of Milgwyn is currently being besieged by bony enemies as the Morthagi continue to try to make their way to the humans, tear down their fortification that I am so freaking glad we were able to build, and, try to harvest our skulls so that they can create more of their own like undeady, very scary, steampunky selves. And hopefully we are not going to let that happen because we are indeed here with not only our group from the Chosen of the Gilded Lily, but also a few helpers, which is really exciting to have. There are actually some people from the town who are here trying their best to defend themselves. We have Carrie and Middlesome, and then down here we've got Yoka. Yoka has already taken quite a few hits. For the old lady that she is still doing her best to try to defend herself. And we have sent them back inside to keep an eye on this Spectic that seems to be trying to claw his way in, while our heroes, the Gilded, or the Chosen of the Gilded Lily, or Gilded Lilies for short, continue the battle. Continue the battle that I'm a little concerned about, but maybe I just need to be bold. Maybe we need to be brave, and maybe, I forgot about that. Once per combat, Nalmia can call on wind spirits to guide her to a distant tile. Oh my gosh, Nalmia! We might have her do that, but actually let's go ahead and call down the free action, the volley of arrows, and see what kind of damage we can do to this watchman. Alright, I think it would do pretty much the same damage to either, so let's do this. Rain Death! Yes! I'm so glad that we trained these people! They really know what to do! Alright, can I go ahead? Can I do Wild Grasp on this guy? I can! Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's actually see if Lilo at the back, she's channeling and summoning all of the leafy powers that she has, if we can go ahead and... Yes! I didn't know that Wild Grasp would actually also deal a lot of damage to him. Okay, Yoka, it's apparently your turn. I'm gonna have you probably wait. Meanwhile, there's still a welding down there, and I feel like AIM really wants to be able to contribute to this battle. So we're going to have her rush down, even though it's extremely dangerous. We're going to have her withdraw her power from this rock, interfuse herself with this rock, and she's going to have done all of that so much faster than Nalmia could believe. And Nalmia is going to be extremely concerned about this situation and really not want AIM, who, she has a little bit of a feeling of responsibility for the younger woman. She did just join the group of the Gilded Lily after all. And AIM, for her part, really wants to show herself to be extremely talented, even though she is kind of just bedecked in a whole bunch of artifacts and has no innate magic of her own, unlike Lilo and even a little bit with Lon. And I feel like AIM is just trying her best to prove that maybe she can be a hero too, because she really wants to have Nalmia be impressed with her activities, like her abilities. But it is very dangerous to be out here, so I'm really hoping that nothing bad happens to AIM, but we'll have to see. Alright, meanwhile, I feel like Lon might actually go ahead and try to move just close enough. Yeah, he might actually... He's a coward, but seeing that the welding is weakened and seeing that Nalmia is distracted talking to AIM, I feel like he might actually jump ahead and go ahead and shoot. Because he is a coward, but he really does want to try to take advantage of defending himself whenever he can. Alright, meanwhile... Alright, the Spectic took cover, unfortunately. And we'll go ahead, wind walk to anywhere, huh? Okay, not anywhere. Anywhere the wind can take her. Nalmia can't quite do that just yet. But we'll have Nalmia jump over and be guardian for all of them. We're going to go ahead and wait over here. The Spectic is trying really hard to go ahead and be able to get himself in here. Carrie, can you go ahead and try to shoot him again? Oh, she would destroy that rubble. And then I think, if we destroyed that rubble, I think that would actually make it so that the Spectic could get inside. So you know what, Carrie? Oh, dang it, Carrie. I didn't mean to have you move over there, but that's okay. I was going to have her try to move over here. Let's see. Can I have her maybe back up over here? Alright, meanwhile, there's no enemies down here just yet, which is really nice. So, all right, let's see. How are we going to do this? We'll have Lon go ahead, and he's going to silk step into the shadows and be like, what are you guys doing? There could be more death waiting for us down here. And then we're actually going to have Lilo come join them, because I think she's curious about what might be down here as well. And she's also really great at inspiring the others because she is such a good leader. So we're going to have her maybe withdraw her energy from the campfire. And she can't interfuse her energy with anything else down here. But I think she might start thinking, guys, calm down. We're in the middle of a intense battle. Now, Mia, do you see anything? Now, Mia doesn't see anything down here. I think we might have her move down. And maybe, here, we'll have, now Mia's gonna rush ahead. All right, is there anything over here? Nothing over here. We'll have her move down again. That's really far, and I think that we're going to have Aim come join her. And we'll have Lilo come join them. Alright, meanwhile, Yoka is going to wait. And then we're going to... Are we linked to two things? Whoops, withdraw. We'll withdraw from these rocks. And Aim's just determined to, like, show that she can actually do something. So we're going to have her interfuse. I'm going to go ahead and have Middlesome here wait. There's somebody at the door! Oh, that's really creepy. Is it just that guy left? Now, Mia, if you could move ahead a little bit more. There's another rock over here. Alright, she doesn't see anybody just yet. Yeah, there's nobody over here! Oh my gosh! So... now Mia would peer through the rocks after glancing around and shout out the all clear, which actually means that I think the drama of what we can expect is waiting for us over here. So let's actually have Carrie. She can do tier 2 arrow. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to open the door. While our heroes are on one side, these guys... Alright, there he is! Alright, get him! Is that the last guy? That was the last guy! Alright, so our heroes actually did clear it out. That wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a lot worse than that. I think because we were able to build up such a great defense for our heroes, we were able to pull that off. And I kind of feel like Aim still hasn't been able to prove herself. Heck! Okay, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright, so we have already defended all of, like, this area. And now, I guess we need to go ahead and carve a pass through the mountains somehow. So, alright, we did it, guys! Wow, I wish our heroes could, like, kind of have a minute. They can kind of have a minute to talk after that. You guys! Okay, so, that was kind of exciting. And we did manage to build a huge fort that protected Sunther's hold, or Thun's hold, and no doubt let the chosen of the Gilded Lily become well-known throughout the lands. And I think that this is going to be the time we're actually going to grab Lon, and we're actually going to have him try out his Dodging Destiny opportunity that has not left us for ages. Because I feel like doing that battle together and Lon stepping up to be brave enough to begin to understand that if he wants to be able to face his cowardice, ironically, the best way to celebrate his cowardly nature is actually by destroying the things that terrify him before they can destroy himself. So he's going about learning bravery through a very roundabout way by trying to destroy what makes him afraid, not because he's brave, but because he's a coward. And it's perhaps a difficult thing for many to understand. Now, Mia doesn't quite understand his behavior all the time. She has no room in her heart for cowardice because she was raised amongst those golden sands full of lions and honey and beautiful lands with the mystics who helped to guide their people. And she was one of the guardians of the mystics, so she was kind of brave by birth and training. But she does know that when the challenge came, Lon stepped up to it. and he did indeed fulfill what she would consider to be bravery. So this time, as we repeat the dodging destiny that he's been carrying forever, we're going to go ahead and we're going to, here, we'll go back. Okay, actually, we'll go ahead and pop forward a little bit. Right. Hey, was remembering something you said. So Lon's going to see, I think Lon's thinking, okay, we did such a huge event. We managed to defend, like, the people. They're learning how to run their own forts. Clearly, we don't need to continue fighting. And he's going to once again try to distract Nalmia and convince her to give up this task that she has put on them of clearing 2 more hostile sites and continuing this battle and this war. So let's see what happens with Lon this time. You actually listen to me sometimes? Sorry, what? You talked about a place I know. Lucaria Valley? I'm in. Let's go. We'll see the sights, eat good food, and ignore our responsibilities. Just for a little while. Didn't you brassily claim you could make the trip in a week? Brassily? Doubt I said it brassily, but fine. And we're actually going to have her join him because he did make that big kill, and she's thinking that perhaps it would be good to begin to bond with him. They have been tied together through the threads of destiny and her grandmother's great magic powers for the last 10 years, and perhaps this is a sign that he's stepping up to his heroic role in life. All right, let's try it out. Oh, I can bring multiple people, yes! You know what? Let's bring AIM. Let's go ahead and bring our newbie AIM, because we're going to say that Lilo is actually working on using her deep magics, using all of her like deep plant magics to go ahead and help repair a whole bunch of the damage that the Morthagi did. And she's going to be kind of investigating that. And meanwhile, we'll have AIM tag along because, you know, she's a little jealous that Lon seems to be going somewhere with Nalmia. And Nalmia of the Bard's heroic epic, or of the Bard's heroic sagas and epics. AIM wants to be wherever Nalmia is going. She really wants to be able to see what it's like to be on the cusp of destiny. She wants to see great magics and great powers. So let's send her, and we're going to see what happens. Oh, look at them go! They're on a little adventure. The story continues. Dodging destiny. A few days on the trail. Didn't recognize the stones last time I came this way. Wolf teeth, hawk nails. Stretch to a week. And that week soon doubles. So they've been lost for 2 weeks? Leaving Nalmia and Lon trail sore and hungry. Farther than I remember. My fault. Me too, for putting the idea in your head. Oh, well, sure, if you say so. And can you just imagine, like, AIM trying so desperately to keep up with them, kind of dodging in their shadows and constantly stuck behind them because she's still new to wandering the wilderness? They wake late, but don't hurry to start. You been there before? Lucaria Valley? Not properly. I've come close. This is, after all, the forest where Nalmia has been spending her time planting trees in memories of her people. It's worth the trip, I think. I mean, I thought it was worth it. Easy place to to let days drip by. Noon's tipped over by the time they're on their way. The old road dangles into the distance. Wild sage rustles and rules the wind. Gravel growls underfoot. Storm clouds come and can't decide where to spill. In the end, they heave their burdens elsewhere. Stream means we're a couple days out. Is it finally bath day? Hey-o, wandering ones! A woman in modest clothes spots them from across a wobbly raftwood bridge. Oh, didn't see you there. You a local? I'm Lon. This is Nalmia. She picks her way over to them. Name's Taylor Wide. Half own a road stop south of here. You folks look like you've done some scary stuff. Fought monsters. Or are you, roamers? We're heroes. You're catching us at our worst, or it'd be more plain to the eye. Sorry. Eager to know because listen, brigands came to our road stop. Mine and my big sisters. Brigands? That's what they're called out here? Best I can tell, they're roamers from the west. Came and won't leave, drinking us dry, eating all we can supply. My poor sister's serving them, getting all kinds of mistreatment and abuse. I ran to look for help. And, well, what about you folks? You pry those brigands out, we'll reward you the best we could. Maybe a week's travel south is all. That's not so far. I can cook, though I don't have much food left on me. Opposite of where we're headed. And we've been gone a long time already. Never seem to be able to leave work behind. No, indeed. We're mother bears to all the meek, I'm afraid. They actually seem to be bonding over this, which is really fun. Let's get it over with then. South we go. The enders of all brigandy. Not this time, sorry. You know what? I feel like that got under Lon's skin just a little bit. If this was at the very beginning of his adventures, he would say absolutely no. He would completely ignore this and keep moving. But Lon is compassionate. He's a compassionate coward, and he is finally aware that he is stronger because of the things that he has done and the things that he has learned than this woman. So we're going to go ahead, and he's not going to even realize after all the days of monotony wandering the forest that he just agreed to do something so dangerous. I don't think it really, like, I think he thinks he can just show up and like, oh, like maybe there'll be some sort of official guard there that will take care of this. I think that's what Lon is thinking. He's thinking, okay, I'll come and tell the guard in your town because clearly you haven't, or else they would take care of it. And meanwhile, now Mia's thinking about having to like take apart an entire like crime syndicate. Let's see how this goes. The road south is vacant. The glowing fields stretch forever. Hunting yields hillfowl. Foraging rewards them with wild peppers. It's been just under a week when they arrive at the road stop. Wow, it's kind of beautiful out here. Come around to the front. Be wary, though. If we're real lucky, those roughs already moved on. Ajar, the door swings to the breeze. It's oddly quiet inside. Taylor taps a quiet tripette on the floor with her toe. Numley, you in here? I brought some. A cellar hatch opens, unlocks, wheezes open. A woman pokes her head up. Taylor? Where are you? I brought help. She climbs nervously into the room. This is my elder sister. Sorry. Everyone says I talk like a kid. This is Numley. These folks I found on the road, Numley. As you can see, they... Oof! The fist that flies is followed by an ox-shouldered man, quiet and sudden from the other room. Can't hide forever, Sniveler. What? Did she just get, like, punched? Dude! Okay, look, Lon's a coward, but he's also so compassionate, and now that he knows his own strength, I feel like he would just reflexively be like, alright, time to, like, lay you out flat, jerk. Who's this? No, wait, I remember you. You rabbited out of here, huh? Get out of the way. He just punched that woman in the face and broke a table. Taylor stands aside and helps her sister. But you folks, you look like you've bled and won before. Maybe I'll explain. See, we got a thing going. I'm Lamat. I run things. We're good people. Jen tells stories. Hannah will cook and sew. We live the easy life, me and my crew. Places like this last us a few months. We can kind of hop from one to the next. You know what? We could always use a couple more strong hands. You in? I'll grab some cups. We'll toast to the weak ones who set our table. Alright. I think Lon is the kind of person who doesn't like to join the bullies because he really hates that they exist. And obviously now Mia believes that she is the light of truth and justice and should completely destroy them. I'm not the kind of man who goes and runs into a burning house. Ah, here we go with Lon. I'm not the kind of man who goes and runs into a burning house. But fire's scary. You're really not, are you? Clear out of here. That's so brave of him. I guess when you face down armies of the undead, you do end up becoming, like, a coward with a higher threshold to what scares you. Huh? You must have not seen my axe. Jen! Hannah! Wake up! There's road swine! Lamat the brigand backs up, knees bent, an experienced fighter by the look of him. This axe of mine makes a mess, see? Got all these teeth. Sniveler will have to scour for days just to clean the blood. Oh no you don't, dude. Alright. Jen Dyer, Hannah Holm, and Lamet Chestnut, 40s? Pfft, We've got this. We've so got this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna let Lon go first. I think he actually, yeah, he does poison and hobble with his shots. Boom! So he went ahead and he just immediately started with that. And now Mia is going to jump over. Let's see. I don't think she can actually attack. Can she wind walk actually? You know what? I'm gonna have her wind walk and I'm gonna have her attack. She's gonna just like leap over this table. That's so cool! Oh, she walked right into... Boom! Oh my gosh, she just took him out! In like one hit! Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Alright, and meanwhile, Aim just rushes in all of a sudden. Oh, here's Hana. Alright, Aim rushes in all of a sudden. Completely unexpected, but she has been staggering and chasing after them for ages. She sees now Mia take that person over and just knock out that brigand, and not only is she immensely impressed, but she also sees Hana coming for trouble. So let's actually interfuse Splinter Blast. What else could I interfuse with over here? Candles. Alright. And then I think we'll go ahead and we'll do Splinter Blast, Shardnado, Splinter Blast, Shark Trap. Lays traps of shards on the floor like shark fins, pinning and dealing damage to any enemies that step on them. You know what? Let's see if we can have her throw down some like cool runes. Where can I put these? Oh, that's really cool! Alright, she's gonna throw down some runes. Neat! Meanwhile, Jin comes in here. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh, look at that! That was so cool! So Aim, like, threw down a whole bunch of traps. Like, we'll say that they're bright runes that just caused, quite the conundrum there. Meanwhile, Nalmia is going to bounce over here. She completely took care of Jin. He's out now. And then, let's see. We'll actually have Interfuse. Aim really wants to show off, so she's gonna steal the fire. And she's going to use another set of rune stones to be able to enchant the fire. Yes! Lon didn't even need to do that much. Yay! So Aim was really able to prove herself a little bit in front of Nalmia, which is really fun. Let's see. So this is melee and ranged accuracy. So actually it would be great to give to... Melee accuracy and ranged accuracy would go way up on Nalmia. But I don't know, let's see. Ranged accuracy would be really good. Yeah, I think that's actually for Lon. And this is technically his quest. So, oh, and look at how cool that sash looks on him. He's almost 40? He was like calling the brigands like old man and everything. And actually, he's only a year younger. Lon, how did you get so old, dude? And the Ring of Power, which does bonus damage. We'll go ahead and we'll give that to Nalmia, I think. We'll say that Aim gave it to her as a little artifact that she's been collecting from her little hoard of tiny artifacts. That was fun. The brigand leader lies dead. His minions flee to live or bleed cold, their bodies no longer whole. There's an end to it then. Thank you, strangers, thank you. We'll stay to bury the man, then we'll be gone. Unless you think that more of them are likely on their way. No, and all the time they were here, it was just them. Ran off whoever came up the road. Won't you stay? We'll clean up. There's still some untapped kegs. We owe you. Taylor. Lon takes a cursory look around. The damage from their fight mixes with beer-stained flotsam of the brigand's misuse. Good solid building. Look into hiring a strong hand or two. Those brigands left some gear. Learn how to use it. Wow, he's really giving tons of advice. The burial is hasty, but not ill-meaning. He deserved less from us, I'd say. We are grateful. You both did what you had to survive. You did well. May good fortune fold over you, your business, and your lives. The road going home is easier than it was coming abroad. I didn't honestly want it to be like this. We were supposed to go out just to relax, to take our mind off things. You wish we hadn't chosen to help? No, that's not it. Just wish we had more time. toast to the names of Lon and Elmia are shared in the warm light on a cold night by those who know them and those who never will. Oh, we got 3 legacy points from that. Good job, Lon. He's grown stronger. And now he actually believes in his heroism a little bit. So he has more like retirement age that has gone up. So we could make him a sharpshooter. So he does more range and more damage. We could do crippling strikes, so that attacks against humbled enemies deal +2 damage. Passive on Bard. Lon reduces the cost of recruit jobs by 1. Ooh, +5 stunt to all heroes in the party. Maybe because of the stories he can tell. He is extremely poetic too. Or ambush. Lon draws back using a ranged attack on the first enemy who enters the threatened tiles, dealing an extra +2 damage. You know what? Let's go for Bard. Because I think maybe Lon's beginning to find a little bit of his own bravery in maybe the stories of the heroes that he learned about when he was younger. So we're going to go with Bard, because I like that one. But alright guys, so Aim did manage to throw herself into that and gain a little bit more experience, but I think it's time to go ahead and begin to build a pass so that we can explore into Stormpine Sands and try to figure out where the Morthagi were coming from. So that's going to be pretty exciting, I think. Alright, we've got Lion Flank where we could potentially hire another, or recruit another person, but we'll have to see. But alright, that was cool. I like seeing Lon really grow and develop. And I am interested in the many other routes that we could have gone and the way that destiny and fate could have held out their hand for him. But alright, my friends, if you guys could, do please leave a like for Lon. He's doing a pretty good job. I'm proud of him. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.